So Tom Hanks, about 3 years ago, his agency, CAA, came to him and said, would you want to do anything in the consumer products good kind of industry? And he said, well, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily do anything for myself. And they said, well, what if we came up with something where all the profits would go to support military members, their families, veteran community? And he was like, ooh, now we got something. Tom Hanks made it very clear from the very beginning he doesn't want anything. If anything, he's invested. So not a dime goes back to him. All the profits go to the community. And he's been very clear on that.
I come from a multi-generational military family. Both grandparents served in World War II. My father did 2 tours in Vietnam. So it's always been a part of how we've grown up and part of the family legacy. When I served in the Marine Corps, I was an infantry Marine and a combat water survival instructor.
I kind of got this sense of feeling that I wanted to do something more than I was doing, and I wanted to leave my hometown. And so I literally left class, went to the recruiter's office, and then left 6 months later.
I was born into the military, actually. I was born at Moody Air Force Base in Valdosta, Georgia. I found the Army, and I joined up as a broadcast journalist. And I finished out my career at the Pentagon.
Ended up joining the Navy. My dad had been in the Navy, grandfather had been in the Navy. 9/11 happened while I was in day 5 or 6 of boot camp.
Graduated high school in 2005 from Bakersfield, California, and then I enlisted in the United States Marine Corps.
It was early post 9/11, and I felt this was an opportunity that I didn't want to miss. I was an infantry officer in the Marine Corps and then went to ground intelligence.
My father was a Marine, and so it became kind of a family project, if you will.
My brother was already in it, my dad had been a part of it, and so it just felt like the thing to do. I started in the Guard, and then I went to the Ranger Regiment.
I've been in the military for almost 20 years and still serving on active duty. I joined because of 9/11. 9/11 happened my senior year of high school, and I come from a long line of military leaders in the military. Quite honestly, it's not something I had considered until 9/11 happened, but after that, I felt called.
When you look at the military community, there's always plenty of money to send us to war, but there's never nearly enough resources when we come back. And the importance of brands stepping up and making it a mandate that they want to serve our community is incredibly important.
The transition from leaving the unbelievably structured environment of the military, there needs to be more help in that transition. And the mission of Hanks is to help people after they get out of their service.
A lot of the times, people that transition out of the military, they don't really know if they have a safety net. We aren't looking for a handout, we're looking for just a hand to help us up and get over the obstacle of transitioning into civilian life.
And one of the things you lose when you leave the military a lot of times is that sense of community. I think organizations like Hanks could best serve this community by bringing generations of veterans together like they're doing this morning so that we can coach each other and mentor each other and really pay it forward to generations to come.
The reason that organizations like Hanks for Our Troops are so important to veterans is that when we transition out of the military, there isn't a whole lot of training that goes into how to be a veteran. So having local community partners like Hanks for Our Troops is critical.
What I see Tom Hanks and his company doing is putting their money where their mouth is. We've seen this trend of thank you for your service, which has become a bit of a bad phrase, bad word for a lot of military folks because it's hollow and empty. When you get organizations backed by personalities like this one, it makes a big difference.
There's a lot of amazing people in this world who are giving back, but it ends when they make that donation. I think what could be different is traceability and transparency to create that impact. You have to show up behind the scenes. If we can create traceability from the tip to the tail of the spear, he will build something that's never been built before, and he'll make an impact that's never been felt before.
And I'm so grateful for folks like Tom Hanks who care a lot about our veterans and give back to our troops. It means a lot. It lets them know that their service still matters and that people like Tom Hanks care. It means more, I think, than folks really understand.
Being able to connect over a cup of coffee is something that is very approachable. Having those areas where you can convene, where you can bring veterans to meet, to build their social support networks and engagement, I think those are fantastic opportunities to bring community and veterans together.
Creating those safe spaces for the veterans to come feel heard is critical.
Hanks for the Troops, not only do they have a good product, but at the same time, building that broader support network to focus on those critical issues is exciting to see.
So for nonprofits, especially those focused on veterans, you have to be there with them. Helping hand or a shoulder to lean on, or just an acknowledgement that they're doing the right things.
I would say no matter who I ask, no matter who I talk to, if I ask them, would you like to be part of this? There's going to be other veterans involved. They're like, absolutely. Before I can even get the words out. Everyone wants to help. Everyone wants to contribute. And the word of mouth, within that organization is so powerful that when someone has an idea and someone wants to amplify it, everybody runs to the cause.
It's amazing to see organizations like Hank's setting an example and really reinforcing what winning looks like.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.